Welcome to another edition of KZAR Spotlight of the Month. I'm your host, KZAR Coleman, and we're here today. This guy just can't keep away from the studio. He keeps coming back. But now, you know what? I'm going to make him my co-host for today. Welcome back, returning multi-award-winning independent filmmaker, producer, writer, martial artist, and some other stuff, Master June Daguiso. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, Kaysar.
So, come on, talk to me, brother.
Yes, well, first of all, I would like to thank you for having the cast of ASWANG here, for going back to your show again.
Good looking cast.
ASWANG 2022 is supposed to be a short film that included to be on the Sheer of Madness TV episode, but I decided to do it separately and make it its own series. So I'm just testing it out to maybe distribute to the Filipino channel or other channel around the globe and see what they think. And so the first episode is just a test.
Okay.
And see if they like it. And if they do like it, then I'm going to continue writing and develop other characters in there.
Okay.
And actually, we're going to premiere this first episode on July 8th in Glen Burnie, Maryland at this restaurant, Jack Kum Sum. And then we're also casting for the next episode and the other show that I'm working on, which is the TV series.
All right, brother, don't give me everything up front right now. What did you bring with you today?
Oh, well.
Let's welcome your
Yes, I have my co-lead actors here, Imelda, Leisha Antok, and Trinity Antok Bosley, and the rest of my cast here, and also my producers.
All right, so let's hear from your co-actor.
Hi.
So, tell me about your character. Tell me, come on now, don't be holding back. Give me some information about your movie, what you're doing.
Well, yes, again, this is Imelda Bosley, and unfortunately, I am the cousin of this evil shapeshifter, so-called ASWANG.
Oh, okay.
And she is my daughter in the film, and she is my real daughter.
Okay.
Trinity.
Awesome. What kind of film is this? It looks pretty scary. So is it a thriller or?
Horror.
It's a horror film?
Yes, this is a suspense horror movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wasn't scared being in a scary movie?
Well,
Were you scared?
no.
They didn't scare you?
It was kind of fun doing it because I could do it with all of my friends.
What if they talk to you like this? That would scare you probably, right?
No, it's not. It's just how? Like, why? Just why?
I like scary movies too, so sometimes I'll make up a scary voice. Awesome. All right, so let's see who else you got. Thank you for being here.
Go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well.
I'm glad to hear that. My name is G. Zapienta. I played a role of as a lover of Mark.
Oh, yeah, one of those things.
Yes. And I'm also a part of the crew as well.
Okay.
Not just
Oh,
an
okay,
actress.
cool. So multitasking.
Yes, yeah.
Awesome.
And I've been working with director June for almost 2 years now.
Yes.
Awesome.
So glad to be working with you again.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Rhonda Mendoza, executive producer, and I also play Rhonda, one of the party guests.
Awesome.
And I'm familiar with ASWANG, so I get to add a little slice.
A little slice.
Info.
Oh, okay, a little slice. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to that one.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gaze Lejano. This is actually my first movie.
Wow.
So I played a very short role, but I enjoyed working with director June. He's very professional with the other artists too. So it gave me an intro of what show business looked like, and I think I like it. So yeah, looking forward to more projects.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who's this distinguished gentleman in the back?
Hi, my name is George Lejano. I played a party guest, and I also enjoyed playing a very small speaking role.
Next, distinguished gentleman.
Yes. All right. Hi guys. My name is Mark Valerio, and I play the role as a policeman in this movie.
Oh, you're the cop.
I'm the cop, yeah.
You're the fuzz.
Got him off.
You're the 12.
All right.
Okay. That's okay. Who are you, ma'am?
My name is Adela Antor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just a guest here in this my part.
There's no such thing as just guests on my show, ma'am. You're a celebrity. You're a celebrity right now, ma'am. Well, thank you for being on the show, ma'am. Thank you for being. All right, so yeah, you're close to me, right?
Okay.
Tell me who you are, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm Annabelle Casero, and I'm the part of the ASWANG 2022 also.
Okay.
And I'm a co-producer with June.
Mm-hmm.
And I met Mr. June for my friends also.
Awesome.
And I'm a part of the guests of the party guests, but we know about the who is the ASWANG.
Oh, okay.
Who's the ASWANG?
Awesome. Okay, give me just a hint. Who dies first?
Well, in
Or at
this,
least who's going to die?
well, in this movie, actually nobody died in the first episode. But then on the next 2-3 episodes, if I start writing and people like it, then I'm gonna doing all this, really make it more gory.
You have the
stuff, because that's what it is,
nerve.
you know.
I've been in a few of your movies, and every single one of them I've died first. But I died well. No, just mess with you. Awesome. What are you looking to do with the film? Now you said something about TV series or feature film. Talk to me about what you plan on doing.
Yes. Well, again, July 8th, we're going to be premiering it at Glen Burnie, Maryland.
Okay.
So I'm probably going to be showing around 5 p.m. This is a lot of stuff going on on this date, Saturday, July 8th, because we're doing also casting call for the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, premiere the movie, dinner and dancing and networking. So it's going to be probably expecting about at least 80 to 100 people attending. And then after that, actually the next day, it will be premiere in the Philippines.
What's the name of the movie again? Who's the character? The guy, the one that's the shapeshifter?
ASWANG
Is he back there?
2022.
Because I know it sounded like he was trying to creep through.
Well, the main character, which is Nitz Paharduring, is gonna make it, but she's working, but she's
Bringing
actually
scary
the
things to
ASWANG.
my set. Okay. That's awesome. How'd you come up with the idea?
I've been doing film for the last 17 years now, and I rarely find a Filipino, actors in the DMV area. So
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I could start developing and introduce more of the Filipina actors in the area, because I know a lot of them are stage actors and something else, but not too many. So I'm looking for that. That's why it started. Maybe I could do this Filipino folklore ASWANG, and maybe they can start coming in, and they know it's going to be fun, and that's where it started.
What would you call? Okay, so you have Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood. I mean, there's all kinds, right? But they represent a group, right? What would you consider this one? Because maybe on this show you're just creating one, right? And you go with it. Because I haven't heard anything about it. So
Yeah, well, ASWANG is typically is for the mostly Filipinos.
yeah,
Because everybody know what ASWANG is.
okay.
Again, it's Filipino folklore. It's just like vampires, werewolf, witches, and everything. But this is totally different, kind of an evil kind of, that people knows in the Philippines are familiar. Some of them really believe that there is such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So my target audience, mostly probably Filipino, although we speak in Tagalog, English and Tagalog.
Yeah.
But for the next few episodes, then I'm going to be concentrating on writing probably in Tagalog, and then have a subtitle of English so people can understand what's the movie about.
Okay, and you just missed that nugget out there that 2 years second ago. Create something, and entitle it. Not the name of the movie, but the that particular culture. Like I said, Hollywood, mostly African-based. Mollywood, is Mollywood that's Hispanic, Latino?
Bollywood is Indian.
Indian. Then you have, anyhow, you know where I'm going. So, because no one's doing it yet. And that's when you create an opportunity for yourself, right? You grab it before they see the show. Before the show airs, you grab the idea, right? And just think about it. It's something, something different. So let's see here. So what's the next step for you? You got so much going on.
Yeah.
So let me just say, June, Master June, in this industry, especially the DMV, there's a handful of people. You deal with a lot. There's a creative part of this, and then there's a business side of this, and it's rough. It can be cutthroat, right? And whether you do it as a hobby or you do it as a business, there's a group of individuals that you can relate to, that you can work with, that you can trust. This joker right here is probably the only one that I have found within my 16 years that I can call and talk. We may even talk about somebody, and I know it's not going nowhere, right? And we look out for one another. So, yeah, appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. Again, for a lot of people who knows me, this is mostly, I could say, like a hobby for me. Because I retired, work for a law firm for over 38 years, and I do all kinds of stuff, working. And I always wanted to be an actor many years ago. And what happened is I was cast in a small production company here as an independent, as a stunts and fight choreographer. And then I've seen it, wow, this is so much fun. And that's where I started. And guess what happened? From want to be an actor, I become everything else, doing it by myself and taught myself how to do it. And for me, it's fun. And people ask me, do you, spend a lot of money doing this? Yes, it's very expensive, but somehow I'm able
That's why I
to
say it's
find
not a hobby.
producers.
It's an expensive hobby.
It is, yes. And that's where, it's going to be for me. I'm going to continue doing this until I'm not able longer to do it. And of course, I'm still doing the festival, also running for 15 years now, the World Music Independent Film Festival.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. You got something else coming up in August, I think. Not sure if you're familiar with the dates, but the 26th of August, this is an event, right? I think you're going to be recognized. You're going to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from the U.S. President, United States President, right? So, looking forward to bringing you there and putting you on the spot.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for recognizing that. Well, I've been giving thousands of awards for the last 17 years, and and thank you, Kesar, for recognizing me and putting me in those amazing people in the DMV, including Lion Beckwith and the rest of the big stars now. Yeah,
but you know what? Over the course of the 17 years, you said, you bring a lot of people into the business. Just like you mentioned, you're an actor. You have one role, small role. There are no small roles. There's no small roles. You may come on my production as an audio person taking notes, and before I finish, I might have you in the scene somewhere. That's a different conversation. But I have one scene where the gentleman was a patron, a party patron. I had a thought, and that happens on set sometimes. You have an aha moment. Next thing I know, this guy's on the stage. I can't tell you what he was doing, but he was on stage, obviously being spotlighted, right? So never consider it a small role. There are no small roles. Any small role is a part of the picture, right? If he didn't take you out and you can see yourself, you're not in a small role. It can always change. And it starts as a small. I got into this. Let me tell you what happened. I did a zombie commercial years ago, right? And I was waiting for about 3 or 4 hours, and it was in Stevensonville, Maryland. It was cold, really cold. We were all wrapped up in blankets. I waited for 3 hours just to get makeup to be a zombie. I get out there in the woods. The cameraman is right in front of me the whole time. So I'm thinking I got some great shots. I saw the commercial. I recognized my elbow. Right? So, say that to say, as a filmmaker, when you commit to someone's project, to my project, you're going to see yourself. It may not be a very big role, but you're going to see yourself. If you take the time to be part of it, take the time to come out and commit to it, I'm going to make sure that you see yourself. And I know June does the same thing. Just be ready, because if we actually do something big, take it.
It's really funny because, mentioning you about your first film as a zombie, I started as a zombie also in the movie Deadlands, where we shot like 3 days. And finally, the director really liked me because I was buff then. He said, oh, this guy, Asian guy, never seen somebody like
He's
this big.
showing pictures with him in his shirt off.
Right. And he gave me speaking roles.
Yeah.
And I was there for like till 2 o'clock in the morning, back for 3 days. And guess what happened? I was watching my movie. I'm no longer part of the movie. They put me in a small project and they actually, reshoot and put somebody else there. I was devastated. But I said, what? That's entertainment. Sometimes you think you'll be there, but you might be cut,
So it is. And like I said, there's different flavors in this business, right? I know a gentleman that he only had one line, right? Out of an hour, one line. He was a driver, and he had one thing to say to somebody in the back seat. He had about 16, 17 people that came to see him with this one line. They cut it. He was devastated. He was devastated. And it sent him to a group of producers that I left because of the practices. I said, okay, I saw his expression. I saw what they did to him. I say, there's nothing in that movie that cannot be that important with that one line. Can't be, unless it doesn't flow with the rest of the movie. But no, I won't cut nobody out.
Yeah, same here. I try to include everybody because I know how it feels.
But
by the way, let me plug in also all these actors that you see here. They have this special talent. Like Trinity here, she's actually well known in the community because she's a singer, performer, dancers. Same thing with her mom performing with the big artists coming from the Philippines. And Grace, there's professional models, and all the rest of these people have their own little talent, and now they get introduced to this acting, and hopefully they can develop that and put them in the industry.
Yeah. Now, let me just say this for just the actors. Don't try to produce anything until about 4 or 5 years. learn the craft first. Because a lot of people, you have so many people that they think they know, right? They get out there and especially, and then definitely don't go on set and say cut to, unless you're the director or the producer. So some things you want to learn, right? Like I said, it is a business. There's the creative side. But there's a business side. To me, the business side is about 60 to 70%. The creative side is just learning your craft, right? So yeah, and don't assume just because you just getting into it, or you've been into it for a minute, that's the furthest you can go, right? You can be up here doing the show, right? So it's broad. There's always opportunities. Like the young lady in the back, she was just watching the show behind the scenes and we put her on the spot.
Well, actually, we call her Nana, which is mother.
Hi,
She's
Nana.
already in 2 of my movies. So she's going to be featured in the Trinity action drama. I put her in the movie.
See what I mean, Nana?
Yeah.
An action star now.
Yeah, she is.
She's gonna.
Hey, that's how it happens, right? So
86 years
just be available. Just be available. Let me hear from the producer. What you guys say about this movie, producer, executive producers?
Yeah, I produce like a concert show, and now I have like a coming show on August 19 in Annandale, Virginia, and I produce like from actress from the Philippines to bring here to have a concert show. I have a show like I Love You, the show, the title, and it is like I de las Salas and Randy Santiago, and that's my both of them. It's my what call this one front act. They're gonna sing together,
Awesome.
the mother and the daughter, So
So maybe you can come back and we can do your show.
yes,
your-
I'm happy.
But guess what? See, what we do here also is we spotlight singers and dancers and stuff too.
Singer, yeah, that's one. There's two. That's my.
That was my
singer.
plug right there. They come back.
Yes.
Actually, the next action drama film, which is a feature film, the title is I wrote it for her, Trinity.
Yes.
And
that's-
I'm almost done. We had maybe 2 more days of filming, and then I'm probably going to show it before the end of this year. It's an action drama which she featured as the as the leading role with her mom in this movie.
No wonder you don't remember me. I was just 3 years old when you left.
Mom, remember the story you were telling us about ASWANG?
ASWANG?
When she hugs me, I smell something funky about Auntie Annette.
What do you mean?
Well, she smells like a rotten dead animal.
Hoy, baka nga totoong aswang yung pinsan mo.
Ikaw talaga.
Kasi, gising siya sa gabi. Tulog siya sa umaga sa room niya.
So, real quick, let's go around the room and tell us, you can pass the microphone, tell us how to find you on social media, what's next for you, and then we'll keep going from there.
And we have Noy Volante, August 5th, and I Love You, August 19th.
Okay.
And I'm excited for our movie, which will be finished soon, like Master June said. The movie is called Trinity, and it's exciting. And we have the same cast, I believe, right?
Right.
Yes.
Cool.
Hi, how are you again?
Great.
Good. I'm sure you've met Lance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also working with him. I just finished shooting with him. It's called Avariciousness, The Power of Greed. I don't know when it's going to be out, but probably sometime early next year. And of course, I'm doing a lot of projects with you as well.
Awesome.
Yep.
Hi.
Hey.
So I'm Rhonda, and currently being an executive producer for ASWANG. And I caught the acting bug a little more so last year, and I get to do some fun action films for Master June. I'm also a upcoming documentary producer for a documentary called Black Portraits Honoring National Treasures, a film by Manda Raquel Webb. And we have been doing this for like year 2 now.
Okay.
And during pandemic, I was the co-host of Healing Chronicles, Reframing Race Relations in America.
You're doing a lot, huh?
So yes, I did a little bit of push during pandemic.
Okay.
And so projects are just moving forward throughout time and space. And I just finished shooting an upcoming Filipino series. It's actually a short film
representing Virginia. So that's been occupying my schedule a little bit, so I'm very excited. I'm also a fitness trainer, and they can join my boot camps every Saturday, 7 a.m. It's for free, and you can follow me on my TikTok at Gaze Beyond Fitness. So
first of all, if you are interested in acting, you should start reaching out. You can find a lot of producers, independent producers in the area. So start there and network with as many as you can, so you can start. And of course, it takes time for you to get exposed. It's still like who you know, and if you're really good in acting and all that. But then again, if you want, just keep trying. And for the producer out there, just do it. I started with no knowledge of anything. Did not go to school for this, but it's my passion.
That's going to do it for this edition of KZAR Spotlight of the Month. I'm your host, KZAR Coleman. I'll see you again as we spotlight another artist, entertainer, writer, whatever you're doing. See you soon.
Yeah, better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. My heart on my sleeve, stretch, shield my greed. That's how I get it. Success ain't no given. Some days I don't eat, I don't sleep. When I'm focused, I'm dangerous. They don't wonder when I'm anxious. Ain't no limit till I tank. I'm running on fumes. The opposition don't amaze. The roads racing through the pavement. Get your hands out of my bag. I know this because I've been in it. I don't need to brag. I guess that's what happens when you taking care of your business. But some family, you do the math. I'm out of my pocket. Houston, we got a problem. I ain't perfect. Let them watch me elevating. Got them nauseous cause I'm the pilot in the cockpit. Nose diving in the house and whoo. Watch how I get ahead. Watch how I get ahead. Watch how I get ahead. Watch how I set it up. Bet you I shut it down. Watch how I get a win. I don't think they really wanna come against the winner. Got a finger run up in on a grenade. I ain't never been there when you think you compare. I'm a line, but the winner about the cage. I need all the wins. Yeah. Ain't no L's. I gotta get a no call and quits. Yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Yeah. Better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out.